My positive message for the week is I want you to focus on yourself, right? We give so much to others and so much to everybody else in this world that sometimes we lose sight and lose focus of what we come to do. Where you lose focus of yourself. So I want to say, bet on you, right? You know what I mean? Bet on you. Put all your chips on you. Like if life had its chips stacked up against you and you had to either pick black or red, you can't pick both. Stack all your chips in one basket and bet on you for once.
Mm,
Don't believe in
mm,
nobody else. Believe in yourself.
mm,
You know what I mean? You
mm.
go, you go, you go get it. I want you to repeat this. Believe, have faith. Believe, have faith. Believe, have faith. Believe, have faith. Just repeat that. Believe, have faith. Believe, have faith. Believe, have faith. Yo, you continuously say that to yourself. If you believe and you have faith that whatever it is situation that you're going through, the Most High will bring you through it. You just need to believe and you need to have faith. And sometimes that faith ain't just for a second.
Mm.
You're going to have to endure some things and outdo some things. You're going to have to hold on to that faith. It may be a week, it may be a month, it may be 2 years. But if you really want to be delivered through something, you got to believe and have faith in it.
Mm.
That the Most High will deliver you. And sometimes the greater that trial and tribulation is because you're breaking generational curses.
Mm. Mm. You better say it.
You're breaking generational curses. So when you start breaking generational curses, it ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna be broken in a day. Sometimes it is gonna take longer than a week. Sometimes it's gonna take longer than a month. Look at what Martin Luther King went through when they boycotted the Montgomery bus line.
Mm.
That lasted over a year. Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to get to where you want to get to in a month. It's gonna take longer than 6 months. It may take you 3 or 4 years, but guess what? If it's for you, then the Most High gonna make sure you see it through. You just gotta have faith and believe that you can make it to the other side.
Amen.
And I
All
believe in
right
it.
now.
Bet
All
on
right.
yourself. You bet on you. Stop believing in other people more than you believe in yourself. You are the most special person in this world. And how I can prove it? Look how many people's lives will be affected if you're no longer in the equation.
Mm.
You believe that. The Most High made you special. The Most High made you unique. It could be your cheekbones, the way you laugh, your nose, your lips. It could be anything. But guess what? God made you, the Most High made you unique in your own right, the way you're supposed to be. You're talented. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You can sing. You can dance. You don't need no social media validation. You
Mm.
have it all because you were blessed with it. And you got to believe in that. You good
Mm.
enough. You're good enough. Even if nobody else believes you good enough, you good enough because the Most High made you that way.
All right now.
So I just want to leave y'all with that.
All right. Woo! Y'all
Bet on
put them
you.
hearts up. Now that is taking us out with the word. Wow.
Absolutely. You bet on you. You remember that. Always bet on you.
Mm.
Can't nobody do what you do. That's why you're here. You just got to manifest that thing. But bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You are
You know,
guaranteed to be a
y'all,
winner, baby.
those kids, Leon coach basketball at a high school. Plus, he's a chief in the Coast Guard, and I know that he had a hand in my son being going into the Coast Guard. He had his mind made up, but he was a little icky about it. But he talked to this guy right here, and after the motivational speech that he gave him and the confidence that he gave him, that yeah, you can do this. He went in
Um,
and he's still in.
Alex was, to be honest with you, Alex was one of the easier people I had to recruit. Um, for one, all this stuff with he was just together. He was a together, whatever, and I'm not just saying this, whatever you and your husband instilled in him, it was very evident from the beginning. He was just a great person. It was just easy to be real, just minor guidance, and that ain't had nothing to do with life. That was more so adjusting to the military. But I saw something special in him, and it was such a easy process. I'm telling you. He was one of the guys that made my job so much easier, and that's why when he come in town, I bring him to my house.
Oh,
'Cause
he love you guys. He love
yeah,
y'all.
it's not just a recruiting thing. And most of the minorities that come up under me in the military, they'll tell you. And I share. It's often I'm gonna start sharing this, not because I'm not a bragger, but I'm gonna start sharing some stuff just to show y'all, just to, because there's nothing wrong with being an inspiration to others.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna
Mhm.
share some things that I feel proud of, that these young generation, I molded them into promotion and helped them get to places they never thought they'd get to.
That's right.
And that's what it's
Mhm.
about. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
So, it's all love, man. And Alex is a great guy, you know what I mean? And just he came in there, yes, sir, no, sir. What I need to do, you know what I mean? And he's just a dope guy. I wish we could have 1,000 of those. It'd
Well,
make my
thank you.
job a lot easier. So
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
with that being said, y'all, 10:20, we're gonna end the Sunday night wind down. But before we do, y'all know we always do our standing eight count. Um, I'll be honest, this year hasn't been the greatest,
Mhm.
but I have made it the greatest, and the people around me that I love so much have also been there in more ways than one. So I want to leave all my burdens at the Sunday night wind down, and I ask that you guys do the same. All right. So we're gonna do our standing eight, and basically standing eight count is when the referee steps in the boxing match. If somebody get hurt, they give them 8 seconds to be able to get themselves together. Either they're gonna proceed with the fight or they're going to quit. On a Sunday night wind down, we don't quit. So what we do heading into this week, we leave everything from last week. We're going to leave it here. We're going to confess it with our heart and our mind, and we're going to leave it at the altar of the Sunday night wind down. Whatever you're going through, relationship, money, work, whatever, mental health, anything you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Just leave it here. So